Jens, let's start with you first on the implications for Manafort. How much time could he serve? Is it likely that we might hear him give up more names? I mean, what could be the potential fallout here with Manafort?
He's charged with a lot of crimes. These are, a serious number of financial crimes, including conspiracy, tax evasion, failure to register as a foreign agent, even mortgage fraud. And there are multiple counts here. So he's really facing significant criminal exposure. And I think he's got a personal decision to make. It's not so much a political decision, but a personal one, whether he's willing to go to prison for a significant number of years or whether or not he wants to cooperate. And I think he's going to want to cooperate with Mueller's team, and he's going to want to give them the information that he has.
Well, speaking about cooperation, Joe, we had that news also about Papadopoulos agreeing to a plea agreement, essentially, with authorities. This was actually agreed to several weeks ago. Tell us why the Papadopoulos case might be even more troubling than the Manafort one.
Well, in this case, he pleaded guilty to the crime of lying to an FBI agent, but that is a plea deal that suggests that there was more there in the special counsel's files than simply that. He also, based on the charges, met with a Russian government-linked official, and this was told that they had emails and other dirt on it,
right.
And on Hillary Clinton's campaign, and that was about a month after, according to the U.S. intelligence agencies, that the Russian intelligence had begun hacking into the DNC's computers and getting their files. So he's got he was made a direct offer of information, and apparently tried to pursue that with the Trump campaign.
All very incriminating and very damaging. Jens, we saw the White House. You just saw the spokesperson there trying to distance themselves from Manafort and Papadopoulos and these charges. But how damaging can this be? I mean, is this going to be? And to what extent can they distance themselves from this?
Well, I think it is damaging. It's not a smoking gun, but this is the first step in a lengthy process where Mueller's team is going to use Manafort as well as Papadopoulos and use the charges against them as leverage to get them to cooperate.
Right.
And then they'll use that information to indict someone else. And then they'll repeat the process over and over again. And so you might see this chain, going on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And eventually they're going to get as close to the conspiracy as they can. Whether there's incriminating evidence and whether or not there's a crime at the center, I don't know, but I don't think that this is the end of the story. This is certainly the beginning, and if I were in the White House today, I'd be very worried about these developments.